Darnell, are you there? Darnell.
Mr. Giovanni Diallo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Everyone off mute. Your Honor, may I open court?
And I won't bug y'all anymore. Mr. Dunnigan, who's in the hallway, he's a dismissal. I told him that it'll be dismissal. He'll just be sitting there.
Yeah, we'll do this first. After we get these.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may I open court now?
Yes, you may.
Okay. 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no talking, reading, eating, sleeping, walking around, driving a car, doing anything that would be disrespectful to the court. When your name is called, unmute your device and give your full attention to the court. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is that how you pronounce it? All right, this is the People versus Mamadou Diallo, ticket number SP 11578994, count 1, no operator's license in possession. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Jane Carver on behalf of the defendant. Can you state your name for the record?
I'm sorry, I think this is Mr. Jones' case.
Good
Oh,
morning.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's all right.
Sorry.
Good morning to you, your staff, and the city attorney. Jonathan Jones appearing on behalf of Mr. Diallo. I'd ask you to allow me to waive his appearance.
All right, there is a recommendation to dismiss this without prejudice. You stipulate the proper cause, Mr. Jones?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Okay, so this matter is dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you. Please stay safe. It's great to see you.
Thank you, same here.
Sorry, good.
Okay. Ms. Vivian is on, which one, is she here?
No, she's in the breakout room with numbers.
Oh, okay. So we'll do what we have here. One moment, let me just pull these. All right, this is the People versus Azure Dorsey, sorry. Ticket number 736504. Count 1, disregard red signal, and ticket number 736505. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Jane Carver here on behalf of Ms. Dorsey. Ms. Dorsey, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Azure Dorsey.
Ms. Dorsey would like to avail herself to the people's offer today.
With that, you stipulate the probable cause, Ms. Carver,
Yes.
and so the court will amend that count to limited access, 1 to 5 over, and you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Prejudice, we will proceed to sentencing. Ms. Dorsey, there is a fine of $125 that because this is a civil infraction, it is due on August 2nd.
Well, I don't have a job. I'm on disability currently. I was in an accident. So is there,
So you want to do community service?
that's perfect for me.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to really lift I can't lift anything over
I'm
10
gonna give you a
pounds.
phone number, you tell them your limitations, and
Okay,
they'll
that's
find
cool.
something appropriate for you.
Okay.
So it's going to be,
I need to give you my address too, because you guys don't have the proper address.
I'm gonna give you a phone number to call. I'm gonna give you, 10, we'll do 10 hours of community service,
10 hours.
and let me know whenever you're ready so you can write these phone numbers down.
I am ready.
Okay, so the first phone number is 313-965-8130. And that's Miss Green, but if you have trouble getting in touch with her, then you can call 313-965-5956. That is Ricardo. And he should probably answer, because I think he's her backup. And I'll give you till basically about the 2 weeks, which is more than enough time, because you're not really working.
I'm not gonna be able to do it within 2 weeks because I got doctor's appointments. You can make it maybe like 3 or 4 weeks because I got a lot going on.
You gotta do what you
Well,
gotta do.
can you, okay, well,
You have till August 2nd to complete 10 hours of community service.
ma'am, I'm not gonna be able to finish it by then. I'm supposed to be at a doctor's.
This is Miss Dorsey, this is what it is. If you don't, it's gonna go into default. Then you will.
Okay,
incur
so if I have
late-
documentation for it, is that still gonna go against me then?
You don't have to do it all in one day. I mean, you mean you have doctor's appointments the whole day?
I got 2 weeks. I have doctor's appointments. I'm about to have surgery. Yes, this is serious. Yes. I got into a car accident, a hit and run. Yes.
I'll give you the August 10th.
Thank you. Now, do you need my address for anything to be sent to my house? Okay. All right.
You're
All
all
right.
set. No,
Bye.
no, need it. You're all set. This is the people versus Eric Reynolds, ticket number SP 11022477, count 1. Enter or remain on private property when closed. We're here for a review. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Jane Carver here on behalf of Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds, can you say your name for the record, please?
Eric Reynolds.
Mr. Reynolds is here for a review for a ticket that was supposed to go off his record after he paid. He says he can pay the $240 today, but he wants to know if it can still be dismissed upon completion of payment.
Why haven't you paid it?
I was getting all my mail sent to the wrong address, so I didn't even know that I had to pay it. I didn't find out till the last moment.
You made admissions on March 2nd, 2021. You made admissions over a year ago. You had to pay $240. Now you asking, will this be dismissed off your record if you pay? And here it is, how many years later? Like a year and a half later?
I was literally not getting any of the mail sent to my house. I had no idea.
You had to pay it. You knew you had to pay it. You knew what you needed to do. So you didn't need to come down to the court and say, you know, let me handle my business and get this taken care of. You didn't think of that?
I didn't know I had to pay. I didn't know anything about it. I had got a court date.
You pled guilty. You pled guilty on March 2nd. And I'm sure Judge Ford said when you pled guilty, this is the however delayed sentence, I'm not sure exactly what it was. 3 months delayed sentence where you had 3 months to pay the $240 and this would be dismissed off your record. I'm sure the attorney explained it to you.
No. My attorney last time literally told me I had another court date. No. And then on that court date, when I came to court, they told me that
I was off your record. No, it's not gonna be dismissed off your record. So I will give you additional time to pay it, but it's not gonna be dismissed.
but I
You
literally,
failed
I
to
literally
comply.
I didn't plead
You
guilty though.
failed to comply with the requirements of the 3-month delayed sentence. Here it is, 1.5 years later, and now you want the advantage of the offer, and you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So no.
I would have did it. It's only 240. Like literally, I did not plead guilty at all.
Then you should have did it. You should have did it a little over a year ago. So I'll give you a month to pay it. You can have this paid by.
But I can't get it off my record though.
Well, you should have thought about that when you made admissions.
I didn't even talk to nobody. I didn't even speak to anybody about that. I didn't say guilty or anything.
But you did.
I didn't. I didn't. My last court date, she told me that I had to have another court date. They didn't tell me to plead anything. I don't know where that's coming from. I swear to God, she told me that I have another court date. And then they told me May 23rd. When May 23rd got here, they said that I wasn't even coming.
How did you know you owed $240? How did you know you owed $240?
At the last moment when it finally got to my new address. Literally, I never pleaded guilty at all. I never pleaded guilty. She told me I had another court date.
Okay, sir, this matter has been concluded for the day, all right? Have a great day.
This is the people versus Tiburcio. Tiburcio, thank you. Ramos Hernandez, ticket number SP 1271126, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please state your names for the record, starting with interpreter Vivian.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian. Esto es el caso de las personas en contra de Tiburcio Ramos Hernández, SP 1271126, primer cargo.
Ms. Vivian, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to interpret English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
I do.
Good morning, Ms. Carver. Can you state your name for the record?
Jane Carver here on behalf of Mr. Ramos Hernandez.
Jane Carver, aquí representando el señor Ramos Hernández.
Per the prosecutor's recommendation, I move to dismiss this ticket.
Por la recomendación del fiscal, estamos moviendo adelante para renunciar este caso.
Mr. Ramos Hernandez, can you please say your name for the record, sir?
Señor Ramos Hernández, diga su nombre por la acta.
Tiburcio Ramos Hernández.
Tiburcio Ramos Hernández.
All right, and you know what, I'm sorry, there were a couple of other counts that I failed to read on the record. We're also here on count 2, driver's license never acquired, and then count 3, failed to signal. It looks like the offer, I see an offer of blockading. Is that not the offer?
Yo veo aquí que hay otros cargos que no fueron enfocados, que nunca tuvo una licencia conseguida y también falló de usar un señal.
Your Honor, about 10 minutes ago, we were discussing in court about the interpreter needed to leave, and I didn't have an offer on Mr. Hernandez, and I heard the prosecutors say they would move to dismiss so we can move the docket.
Yo aquí escuché que la intérprete se tenía que ir y que dieron una oferta de renunciar a este caso, pero no sabía que había una oferta y la oferta era por bloquear tráfico.
But I didn't know about the civil infractions that were not on the docket.
No sabía que había infracciones civiles.
There is an amended plea form. So with that, you stipulate the probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Entonces hay aquí un documento de causa probable y vamos a estipular a eso.
so these matters are dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, Mr. Ramos Hernandez.
Esto va a ser renunciado sin prejuicio. Usted ya está listo, señor Ramos Hernández.
Ok.
Ok.
Gracias. No tengo que
Okay,
hacer
thank
nada
you.
más.
Am I all set? Can I leave now?
Yes, Ms. Vivian, you're all set.
Sí, usted se puede ir. Gracias.
Muchísimas gracias, muy amable.
Thank you so much. You've been very nice.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay, Joanna, I'm gonna put Mr. Ramirez in a breakout room so that the interpreter and the House Counsel can speak with him while we do Mr. Attorney Jones' matter. I mean, Attorney
Kyle, is the officer here?
on,
Officer Kane's not here yet. I didn't know what time,
right, he did not show up.
so he's not here.
What time is his matter set for? Because we might be able to do it right now.
Ramirez matter is set for
8:35.
8:35, yeah,
We can call it.
okay.
You got the call there,
uh,
what's the name again? Ramirez?
yeah, Right, this is the people versus Caetano Ramirez.
Yes.
Tick number
Yes.
SX 39888855. Count 1, limited access.
Este es el caso del Estado en contra Caetano Ramírez. El caso es SX 3988-8551. El cargo es de acceso limitado.
Sí.
Yes.
Count 2 is no operator's license, 1 person. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Vivian.
Y el otro cargo es que no tenía licencia encima. Empezamos con las presentaciones con la señora Vivian. My name is Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Spanish English interpreter.
Jane Carver on behalf of Mr. I'm sorry.
That's right. Ms. Vivian, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to interpret English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
I do.
Go ahead, Ms. Carver.
Jane Carver on behalf of Mr. Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, can you state your name, please?
Soy Jane Carver, representando al señor Ramírez. Señor Ramírez, ¿puede decir su nombre, por favor?
Mi nombre es Cayetano Huerta Ramírez.
My name is Gaetano Huerta Ramirez.
Today is the day and time set for trial, and the officer has not appeared, so defense moves to dismiss.
Hoy es la fecha y horario para este juicio y el oficial de policía no se presentó. Entonces la defensa quiere mover adelante a renunciar a este caso.
Ok.
Okay.
All right, so with that, the court will dismiss these matters without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Ramirez.
Entonces este caso se va a renunciar sin prejuicio. Usted se puede ir, señor Ramírez.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ms. Vivian.
You're welcome.
Before you go back to the record room, Ms. Carver, you got it.
Excuse me. Mr. Torres never showed up, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm all set. Do we need to wait for him any longer? I can wait another 20 minutes.
No.
No,
No.
we're gonna keep you, you're all set.
Okay, all right, thank you. You all have a good day. Bye-bye.
Fine.
We can-
No, that was Troy, but we can get him then.
Okay, Ms. Carver, before you go, we're gonna do Dunnigan. It's an add-on, and he's actually here, and it's just gonna be a dismissal.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, yeah,
I got it right, I got the file.
okay. Let me bring him in.
And then Mr. McGuire, good morning. Are you ready on your case?
No, Your Honor, I haven't spoken to the prosecutor yet.
I have the offer and Mr. Reynolds, and I talked to him, so I can probably just update you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. And then Mr. French, are you ready? Good morning.
Haven't spoken to a prosecutor yet, Your Honor. Been waiting since about 20 to 9. And I'm not sure if they're that busy. Maybe we can move it to the afternoon.
No, she'll be here. She's covering 2 dockets.
Oh,
So she was in here and then she went up to a different courtroom. But she should be here shortly. He's in the courtroom, Ms. Carver. This is the People versus Antonio Dunnigan, ticket number 402577. Count 1, no operator's license on person or in possession. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Jane Carver
Hi,
on behalf of Mr. Dunn, I'm sorry.
my name is Antonio Dunnigan. And I'm just getting home from parole.
Okay, that's you, all we need is your name, Mr. Dunnigan. There is an offer to dismiss this without prejudice. So with that, Ms. Carver, you stipulate the probable cause?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Dunnigan. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
So do I go downstairs?
You can look online. It'll be online sometime today. And you can put it up, dismissal.
What do I look for?
36 District Court Hub is going to hub.